Hello once again everybody, it's your favorite fake Mexican Sergeant Cortez, and today is Black Ops Road to Commander. Let's continue the series, and today I really don't want to talk about Black Ops, I want to talk about a new addition to my gaming repertoire. And that game, some of you may know, some of you may not know, I have desperately wanted Homefront for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and last Saturday, my parents were nice enough to say, "You want it? We're going out shopping, give me the money, and we will get it." So I did, they came home with it, I played it, I was dumbstruck. Um, some of my friends have been saying Homefront is really shitty. It's like a copy of Battlefield, and Battlefield beats it. I don't know. I have to disagree because I thought Battlefield was absolute shit, and Homefront is not. I mean, the only Battlefield I really extensively played was 1943. I played the Battlefield Bad Company 2 demo for maybe a week when it was out, and I did it with friends, so we were controlling the lobbies, but it just still wasn't that fun to me. And I think Homefront is a lot better. It I've used this before. You can combine the elements of Battlefield with like the map layouts and the game modes and the overall feel, like the reality of it, and then you combine that with the customization abilities of Call of Duty, and you have a really good shooter. So if you don't know about Homefront, what it is, the story is starts in 2012 with Kim Jong-il of North Korea dying. Yep, and I personally don't believe in the Mayans 2012 apocalypse, but this is a apocalypse to the West that seems pretty realistic. That could happen. So 2012, Kim Jong-il dies. His son takes over the country, and by 2014 or 2013, he colonizes South Korea, creates one giant communist Korea, and then by 2015, he's colonizing Japan and the Philippines and any other islands in the South Pacific. Meanwhile, there is a war going on between Saudi Arabia and Iran, and throughout the war, they're burning each other's oil wells. And what that's doing is it's ridiculously driving up the price of oil. If you think oil's pretty bad today, gasoline at the pump, I don't know, depending on where you live, you'd be paying different amounts. But it's at least over $3 pretty much everywhere now. So imagine in 4 years, it's going up to $18, $19 a gallon. Like, are you shitting me? I don't think anybody could see that, really. But this future makes it sound very realistic that it could happen. So, with oil prices this insane, people are in America are really getting angry, and they want to stop Korea, because I'm pretty sure Korea was like totally behind it. You see, that guy just tried to commando lunge me. Fail. So, by 2022, I think it is, the president orders a freeze on bank withdrawals. And what that does is, obviously enough, people can't take money out of the bank, so people are starting to go broke. By 2024, Korea is annexing parts of the U.S. in the West. So they're taking over San Francisco. Then they take over the Midwest. And then basically the story revolves around the eastern half of the United States being on the east of the Mississippi River. Is the east is still free, the west is completely taken over, and the east is starting to be taken over, and you are part of the American resistance. And the campaign occurs in the year 2027. So, as far as apocalypses go, this one seems pretty legit in it's not totally out there, not like Emergence Day, like Gears of War. millions of locusts coming out of the ground and killing 3 billion humans on the planet Sarah. Don't see that happening in our lifetime. But this, Kim Jong-il, he's pretty damn old. And, I imagine the communist regime is going to try to hide his death for a little while, make you think he's still alive. But eventually it's going to get to the point where, he's obviously dead. I mean, no one can live to be 120 or any older than that. The likelihood is very low. So eventually we're all going to know he's dead. And then this could possibly happen. This could be, and it's probably going to be worse than a 2012 because, the 2012 apocalypse, if you saw the movie, I've only seen parts of the movie, but it looks absolutely ridiculous. With like giant, like 20.4 magnitude earthquakes, ripping apart the continent. That's not going to happen. Absolutely not going to happen. Earthquakes happen, in smaller amounts, like not 20.4, but they're still pretty big. I mean, take for instance the Japanese earthquake last month. But anyway, this does seem pretty real, and hopefully it doesn't happen. Now, as far as the multiplayer goes, and I can't believe I saved this for only like the last minute of the commentary, but the multiplayer is very solid. I like it a lot. And, I've had friends saying, is this kid's camping on top of his jammer, so I'll take out both at the same time. The multiplayer is very balanced. I mean, you look at Black Ops being balanced, and Homefront takes it to a whole new level with, a lot of hits to kill. Probably takes like 5 or 6 hits to kill or something like that, depending on what gun you use. I'm currently like rank 32 after 4 days. I went from like 1 to 27 in the first day. And I got a couple stories to tell you, but they'll have to wait for the next video. So if you're apprehensive, what does Cortez think of Homefront? Stay tuned. Give a like and a comment. I'll see you next time. Out.